Virtual Beings News Summary October 1, 2025. OpenAI appears as the new distribution rail for synthetic video creators via an AI-generated short video app that mirrors TikTok's format, offering virtual performers and AI-native characters a dedicated feed economy for discovery and fan building. Particle 6 exemplifies AI-native acting through the virtual performer Tilly Norwood, raising practical and labor concerns about AI actors and staking a genre claim for machine-generated talent. NVIDIA anchors the production toolchain with Audio 2Face, now open source, enabling creators and studios to map voice to facial animation for virtual humans efficiently, with adoption by Convi, Codemasters, GSC Games World, and in-world AI across game and character pipelines. These developments collectively map a pipeline from creation infrastructure, Audio 2Face, to character instantiation, AI actors, to audience distribution and monetization, OpenAI's video app, for entertainment-oriented virtual beings. Epic Games extends Fortnite with an AI chatbot and a persona device that lets users create NPC personas, moving toward player-defined AI characters living inside a persistent game world. NVIDIA's open-sourced Audio 2Face further reduces the friction of giving those game characters expressive, speech-driven faces, and its cited adopters include in-world AI, which specializes in intelligent NPC behavior. Pokémon Go's ongoing avatar item drops, such as the Eternatus set, demonstrate live-ops fashion systems through which players continuously outfit their game identities, keeping avatars culturally current and commercially engaged. Together, these strands show how toolchains, live-ops content, and AI behaviors converge to populate games with expressive virtual characters and player-fashioned identities. Dressx positions avatars as customers' primary bodies for styling and try-on through its AI-powered Dressx agent and luxury try-on platform, making virtual humans the locus of fashion exploration and purchase intent before physical wear. Proto's moving hologram models provide a store floor alternative to live models, allowing brands to stage human-like digital displays that can refresh content quickly across locations. Each solution turns digital human presentation into a marketing surface, where clothing, cosmetics, and promotions are demonstrated by virtual embodiments that can be updated, localized, and A/B tested at high frequency. Meta's AI Studio offers a mechanism for creators and organizations to spawn custom AIs that can represent them across Meta properties, a step toward portable, branded virtual personas embedded in messaging and video contexts. OpenAI's forthcoming social app for AI videos adds a creator-first distribution venue for synthetic personalities, while commentary on Huawei, NetEase, and Tencent highlights the graphics performance substrate that improves the fidelity of avatars in metaverse-style experiences. These platform and infrastructure moves collectively expand where virtual beings live, how they are constructed, and how convincingly they render in social feeds and immersive environments. A South Korean court ruling that harassment of virtual idols' avatars is illegal establishes a legal recognition of avatars as protected proxies of identity and expression, setting precedent for platform moderation and user conduct around virtual beings. This frames liability and recourse for harms directed at digital representations, with implications for virtual influencers, idol groups, and the platforms that host them. Forbes' synthetic personas coverage captures a non-consumer application of virtual beings in enterprise workflows, where AI-modeled customer identities are used to probe messaging and guide sales decisions without exposing real customers to experiments. In parallel, NVIDIA's open-source release of Audio 2Face lowers barriers for corporate training avatars, support agents, and internal simulations that require human-like faces synced to voice, supported by the same developer ecosystem used in games. This shows virtual beings functioning as test beds and front ends for business processes, not just as entertainment figures. Notes about increased time spent with a digital companion app during the pandemic, and the availability of a digital companion experience alongside Google's Gemini on consumer devices indicate that AI companions are becoming routine, ambient presences in households. These agents are not mere chat interfaces. They sustain ongoing quasi-social relationships, provide assistance across screens, and, by occupying living room and TV contexts, normalize virtual beings as part of daily life. Entertainment activity concentrates on agency-backed and indie-led performers and screen-based characters. All Alive appears as a reference point for GIF-based fandom circulation, while the indie VTuber Kit, at Kitsenfet, uses TikTok to address uncanny reactions and promote English-language VTubing. The AI actor Tilly Norwood was unveiled by an artificial intelligence talent studio and drew scrutiny from SAG-AFTRA, with the creator later stating the character is not intended to replace human actors. Gaming-related virtual identity work is visible in two tracks: player avatars and developer tooling. The Sylph Road thread captures sentiment around new avatar items inspired by Eternatus, reflecting how timed releases and pricing affect willingness to buy cosmetic self-representation items. Roblox's developer forum documents both a resource, Avalog, an avatar catalog/editor, and a studio bug blocking the avatar settings window under a beta preview, revealing an ecosystem where UGC pipelines and editor stability directly influence avatar customization at scale. These cases show demand-side expectations around avatar cosmetics and supply-side constraints in avatar tooling. Avatar OS positions a premium avatar revenue model for enterprise clients focused on authenticity and quality, implying a services mix of bespoke likeness, production polish, and reliability rather than low-cost volume. Zonium markets NFT-backed digital humans where each persona is a unique, evolving token, linking audience engagement to ownership mechanics and lifecycle updates. Upwork's e-commerce brief recruiting an editor for AI avatars confirms near-term marketing activation needs, avatars in ad creative, performance edits, and variant testing, demonstrating operational demand for avatar-centric content in social commerce. Two pipelines frame enterprise adoption. Infinite Talk showcases dual-speaker, high-fidelity lip sync for image plus audio digital humans, enabling more convincing multi-party conversations and scripted explainers without full 3D character rigs. An Unreal Engine forum tutorial details in-engine meta-human workflows using real face textures in Unreal Engine 5.6, streamlining scan-to-digital implementation for corporate training, simulation, or branded spokescharacters. Together they indicate maturing production tooling for realistic human-like interfaces and spokesperson experiences inside enterprise content stacks. Reddit discourse in r/shitpostemblem voices outright rejection of cosmetic avatar systems, preferring gameplay-only customization, while broader NPC-oriented threads, D&D, Hitman, Cyberpunk, illustrate ongoing debates about authorship, ownership, and perspective in character design and world simulation. X-posts referencing Makanko at Muchi Muchi AI Virtual Human show everyday circulation of AI-styled identities outside big studio channels, adding to a patchwork of micro-communities that negotiate taste, legitimacy, and aesthetic norms around virtual humans. SAG-AFTRA's response to the AI actor Tilly Norwood centers labor, replacement risk, and claims of lived experience, with the originating studio clarifying non-replacement intent. This exchange highlights consent, credit, and compensation concerns for AI-native performers and establishes a boundary conversation for producers experimenting with screen-ready virtual talent. Naver is positioned as an early mover exploring virtual humans for services. Suzhou People's Government operationalizes Su Shaosh as a civil affairs virtual assistant covering citizen Q&A, procedural help, analytical judgment, and public statements. The Sichuan Provincial Department of Economy and Information Technology deploys Jinjing and Xinshin as panda-themed digital humans for industrial promotion. A Seoul municipal persona appears as AI Mayor Oh Se-hoon at Smart Life Week to demonstrate administrative avatars at public exhibitions. Baidu Bake integrates AI agents and digital humans to compile and narrate artisans' knowledge in the Starlight program, supporting cultural administration and record-keeping at scale. Zhejiang Satellite TV advances dual-host formats with the virtual presenter Gu Xiaoyu and its machine host Lan Xiaochen, including expo duties and televised performance. Jishi Media's Jixaozi digital human upgrades broadcast delivery to 4K interactive presentation for B2B media clients. Xinhua News Agency's live program integrates a virtual host with studio virtualization through Beijing Jing Technology, a subsidiary of Enabling Hybrid Human Virtual Production. LA Comic-Con activates a synthetic Stan Lee through AI and 3D holography for interactive fan conversations, illustrating event-based memorial engagement with celebrity IP. ASICS applies a virtual human within its Sports Engineering Research Institute's analysis track for R&D on performance and product development. The Kanazawa University Origin Venture offers AI Genji Toku, a digital human video service that explains companies for recruiting communications, reducing spokesperson overhead while standardizing employer messaging. Yuan Guang Software's digital human creation platform embeds synthetic presenters inside a metaverse-ready enterprise suite for corporate demos and data-linked experiences. Fan2O Digital Creation is associated with AIC-driven virtual human content production in capital market coverage, indicating availability of studio-grade pipeline services for brands and institutions. Ubitu's launches Ubi-One to let users create AI avatars for free and unveils Ubi-chan, a 3D virtual character derived from that avatar pipeline, aligning avatar generation with game-centric ecosystems and creator workflows that convert simple AI personae into production-ready virtual characters. Cover Corporation anchors VTuber mainstreaming through corporate leadership and talent-driven virtual performers, reinforcing the model of performer plus avatar for sustained audience engagement. Shutianlong delivered a digital human interaction system and an AI virtual business hall service for Huawei Cloud's MWC 2025 presence and reported provincial deployments including Hubei's Xiaoshang Government Service Assistant covering 304 items via a multimodal front-end and sectoral model, and a Liaoning Human Resources AIQ and a digital human to extend service availability. Alongside these vendor-led rollouts, Haat's Governance Center fielded a holographic digital human agent Zhongji Shaoxin for one-stop dispute assistance, demonstrating how standardized public service workloads and on-site triage can be fronted by virtual staff while maintaining continuity of service. China Merchants Bank leveraged large model and digital human technologies in its digital human Xiaojiao classroom to scale financial literacy programming in Shanghai, while Zhejiang Merchants Bank's Jinan branch introduced a Shuzi experience officer persona named Thieng for inclusive finance outreach. In parallel, Kiyun's finance-focused digital human livestream stack, ranked first in a sector list, highlighted the use of retrieval augmented generation for compliant, grounded responses within customer service scenarios, illustrating a pipeline from content education to transaction-adjacent service handled by virtual presenters. JD.com's Universal Digital Human Assistant, showcased live by CEO Xu Ran to place a takeaway order, represents a consumer task agent directly embedded in retail ecosystems, while Nuwa AI's human plus digital human co-hosting model and Alibaba Cloud livestream appearance position virtual presenters as scalable front-of-house talent for shoppable broadcasts and brand storytelling. Together, these deployments point to end-to-end funnels in which digital humans solicit attention, present information, and complete transactions. Eigsoft, Yuanguang Software, advanced a digital human creation platform for building virtual employees, a metaverse exhibition hall anchored by digital human hosts, and our remote collaboration tooling to raise content throughput and product demonstration fidelity. At the same time, the World Manufacturing Convention emphasized digital human explainers and multimodal interactions for industrial knowledge transfer, indicating that corporate operations and manufacturing showcases are converging on digital humans as standardized, reusable interfaces for narrative, training, and support. Anon Mobile and ZTE's 5G New Call AI Digital Human was promoted as part of carrier-grade digital innovation, highlighting how network features can be paired with virtual agents to bridge communication barriers and provide assisted interactions within upgraded calling experiences, reflecting telco interest in embedding virtual agents at the network edge. The Luan Notary Office's AI Digital Notary Pilot integrated a digital human interface with large model reasoning to handle notarial workflows, signaling early adoption of virtual front-ends in document authentication contexts, where explainability and procedure compliance are central. Beijing Institute of Graphic Communications SPAO, a high-precision 3D digital human driven by AI algorithms and wearable motion capture, supported Chinese Opera Culture Week creative production. Universities and education zones, including Shandong University, Hai난's Lingshui International Education Innovation Zone, and Yulin County in Hunan, introduced digital humans into teaching, R&D, and teacher training for real-time Q&A and interactive pedagogy, underscoring how cultural programming and classrooms alike are adopting virtual beings to enhance creation and instruction. At the Hongzhou Yunqi Conference and in Alibaba Cloud's livestreams, Nuwa AI staged interactive showcases of digital human presenters. Meanwhile, the World Manufacturing Convention used digital humans for intelligent explanations with speech and gesture interaction, collectively indicating that trade fairs and tech expos are serving as proving grounds for audience-scale deployment and stress testing of multimodal virtual hosts. Virtual Influencers in Interactive Marketing, Tian, Hu, Chen, 2025, defines virtual influencers as computer-generated characters on social media and synthesizes recent, sometimes conflicting findings into an integrative framework that organizes virtual influencer impacts around affordance characteristics, linking design features, and platform capabilities to outcomes such as engagement, persuasion, and brand relationship quality, and closes with practical implications that translate these relationships into actionable guidance for campaign planning and evaluation. Synthetic Humans and Virtual Influencers, CSN Kalyan, explains how advances in artificial intelligence and deepfake techniques enable synthetic humans and virtual influencers to function as digital celebrities, analyses their effects on content authentication and audience trust, and discusses the resulting implications for provenance verification, platform governance, and creator audience dynamics as these characters scale across social channels. Emo Shortcuts, Emotionally Expressive Body Augmentation for Social Mr. Avatars, Seo, Lee, Balin, Kandapu, 2025, presents a social mixed reality framework that augments avatar body gestures in real time to reflect a user's emotional state, introducing a dynamic mapping that enhances expressivity and social presence for remote interaction, and demonstrating that orchestrated body-level cues can make Mr. Avatars feel more emotionally legible, without requiring users to perform complex gestures. Anthropomorphic Virtual Agents in Luxury Travel Booking, SOD, 2025, examines anthropomorphic virtual agents embedded in luxury travel booking applications, showing how agent human likeness and social presence shape user perceptions and decision processes, and indicating that carefully tuned anthropomorphic cues can elevate perceived service quality and experiential value in high-end travel contexts while maintaining usability. Z3D, Single-Image Expressive 3D Avatar Generation, introduces a multimodal pipeline that creates identity-faithful 3D avatars from a single image plus descriptive text by disentangling identity, expression, and edit embeddings, fusing expression and appearance controls for fine-grained semantic edits, and enforcing an expression-aware perceptual loss using a pre-trained face analysis model, with experiments on a single consumer-grade GPU showing competitive fidelity and expression accuracy. Vivid Face, One-Step Diffusion for Video Face Enhancement proposes a fast, one-step diffusion framework for video face enhancement that targets digital human footage, combining joint latent pixel, face focus training and an MLLM-driven filtering pipeline to curate the MLLM Face 90 dataset of 1,957 high-quality face clips, and report state-of-the-art perceptual quality and identity preservation with roughly 12 times speed-up over SVFR across synthetic and real-world material. Lamo Gen, Laban Movement Guided Diffusion for Text-to-Motion, applies quantitative Laban movement analysis as an inference time, zero-shot controller for pre-trained text-to-motion diffusion, enabling interpretable fine-grained manipulation of avatar motion qualities via target Laban tags without additional training data, and with minimal degradation of the original motion's identity, thereby providing a plug-and-play mechanism for expressive animation control. Millennial Luxury Purchase Intention, Angamno Asiri, Chaman Kong, 2025, cites evidence on the impact of celebrity, micro-celebrity, and virtual influencers on Chinese Gen Z purchase intention through social media, positioning virtual influencers as a measurable driver of luxury consumption intent, and situating them alongside human endorsers in comparative effects research. To make sure you never miss a new video and to help us reach more great viewers like you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon under the subscribe tab for notification.